Welcome back to video 2 of my 6-part video series. In today's video, I'm going to teach you the first step to getting started generating and converting leads using the Educate to Elevate method. Honestly, getting started is a lot easier than you think. And while most people think that the process of generating leads is hard, it's really not, especially when you're focused on the right things, which is why today I'm going to give you the first step to the Educate to Elevate method. And when I break it all down, trust me, you'll understand exactly how you can educate your website visitors all the way to the conversion and the sale. And you'll also realize what you've been missing all along is something that no one else is really teaching you, but it's absolutely something that you must know. And in a minute, you'll understand exactly why. But in my first video, which by the way, if you haven't watched it yet, you want to make sure that you stop this video right now and check it out because it contains valuable information that puts it all into perspective. What I revealed in that video was the truth, which is the fact that most so-called lead generation strategies like posting on social media or creating YouTube videos and advertising on Facebook, they don't work. And that's because they're only a part of the process. I also explained how all of these methods are really traffic methods. They're methods that you'll use to drive traffic to your website. And while this is an important part of the process, it's really only half of the equation. And to be quite honest, most people that come to your website are not there with the intent to buy at all. That's why generating leads is so important. Think about it. We go online every day, but do we go online with our credit card in our hands ready to buy? No. The reality is that most people that land on your site are really searching for some type of information and advice. And that's exactly why the first step in the Educate to Elevate method is you becoming a trusted teacher. Now, by you becoming a trusted teacher, what you're going to be able to do is immediately break down the walls of your website visitors and build the know, like, and trust factor. Because every bit of information on your site is going to influence their buying decision. Now, there are two things that you need to do when people land on your website as their trusted teacher. First, you need to make it worth their while. Second, you need to set them up for the sale. Now, you may be wondering, how do I do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. You do this by really understanding what's going on in the minds of your potential customers before they even land on your page. Now, this involves knowing your ideal customer on a very intimate level. And I'm not talking about just their demographic information like their age, their education, and their gender. You have to go a little bit deeper than that. You need to know things like, what are they tired of seeing online? I mean, are they tired of people making promises to them that they don't keep? This could really be something that they're tired of. You also need to know what makes them sick. Also, what are they suspicious of? And also, who are their common enemies? And have they failed in the past? Or what are some of the things that they believe that are not serving them? Also, what are some of the false beliefs that they keep telling themselves that are not real? There's so many questions that you need to ask yourself so that you can also better serve them as their trusted teacher. And those questions are things like, what are you tired of seeing them doing? Or what breaks your heart about the mistakes that they keep making over and over again? By answering these questions, this will allow you to communicate with your website visitors on a deeper level. Now, let me give you an example of this. Say you're someone who sells weight loss products And now, I mean, we all know that there's so many people out there selling weight loss products, right? But what if your market is women over 50? And when visitors land on your site, you may say something like, "It really pains me to see women over 50 trying fad diet after fad diet, but still struggling to lose weight. Everywhere you land online, someone is pushing their gimmicky products that are not only unhealthy, but not safe. And most importantly, they don't work. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of it, and I'm sure you are too." You see, the problem with most of these fad diets is, now that's something that you can actually implement. It could be either written or spoken over video, and it can easily pull your website visitors in. I'm hoping that you can see how a lead like this can truly set you up to be the trusted teacher. Yes, right? Now with this process, you can immediately begin to make it worth your visitors' while to stay on your website a little bit longer. And you can also begin the process of setting them up for the sale. You can start to captivate them with your knowledge and get them to fall in love with you as their teacher. And as a result, you'll take them to a place that's higher than they were before they landed on your site. You see, the Educate to Elevate method is all about a simple philosophy that I have about life. And it's that people are like elevators. We either lift people up or pull people down, but we never leave them the same. So, you see, with this method, it's really all about lifting people up or enlightening them. And when you lift them up and you make them feel good and you also show that you care, as a result, what ends up happening is that people want more and more of what you have to offer. And then what you're going to do is lift them up on your ladder of offerings. Now, we're going to talk about that on another training. For right now, it's important that you understand with this method that the first step that you must take is to become your website's trusted teacher, and that you must know your website visitors on a very intimate level before they even land on your website. And there are questions that you can ask to assist with that. As a matter of fact, in my course, Magic Lead Generation 2.0, I've included about 70 questions that you should ask yourself about your ideal clients and about you and your relationship with them. Now, what these questions are going to do is it's going to help you to relate to your ideal customers and really get in their head. Now, I'm excited to let you know that over the next few days, I'll be releasing more information about my Magic Lead Generation 2.0 course, which is launching on February 8th. I'll be showing you exactly what's included in that course and also how it can benefit you in so many ways. So make sure that you claim your spot on the early bird list, because you're going to want to be one of the first to know when this course actually goes live. So what you need to do is simply click above or below the video, wherever it is, and secure your spot on that early bird list. I must say, guys, that this course has some of my best work ever, and you don't want to miss out on it, because I want to give you my best. And as a result of that, I'm only going to be working with a small group of people. I really like it that way because each participant tends to get what they need. So make sure that you get your name on that list. And when you do, what's going to happen is you're going to get early notification when the course goes live. In the meantime, stay on the lookout for my next video, because in it, I'm going to share the secret to turning your websites into lead generating machines, and you definitely don't want to miss that. I'm super excited to share because I know it's going to be extremely helpful. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you're just as excited as I am about this information. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.